Marvel Legends, bro. Hawkeye, bro. Tracksuit Mafia, bro. Let's get it, bro. What is good, my bros? It's your Knucka Big Rucker back at you again with another action figure review. This time coming with the Hasbro Marvel Legends. We're talking Disney Plus style, Marvel Studios, the MCU, the Hawkeye television series. We have got the Tracksuit Mafia, bro. Yes, indeed. Giving big shout outs to MCU Collector 24. Go check out his channel for real. Definitely one of my favorite YouTubers. His claim to fame is he's always on point with getting figures. He usually gets them first. I have an unofficial impromptu competition with him, but not really, on who could get whatever first. He's got me beat by a country mile, but he keeps me on my toes. Whenever I do get something before him, I kind of let him know without letting him know, without gloating towards him. But he usually gets at me, and he'll get at me on Instagram with some yo, where did you get that from? Because he's surprised, because he's used to getting stuff before everybody else. He is, a rabid collector, and he is obsessed with getting things early. He'll get them from Canada, overseas, whatever, But enough about that. Go check him out for sure. That's MCU Collector 24. Anyhow, back to the matter at hand. We're talking about the Tracksuit Mafia from the Hawkeye Disney Plus show. And it's an army builder. You see, we've got three of the guys right there. You also see them brandishing weapons. This set comes with more than fair amount of accessories, which is saying a lot these days when it comes to Marvel Legends. You can see, you see four, technically six of the accessories right here. The reason I say six is because you see the packaging. You've got one of the Tracksuit Mafia. You've got Causey right there on the cover, if you remember who he was from the show. And then on our left, you've got Tomas. And at the top, in terms of the figures, we've got just a hooded random thug. You see on our right, we've got Causey there, the figure, and the out of packaging, Tomas comes out of packaging with that head sculpt on. So technically, the accessories are Causey's head and the masked thug. And of course, you see Tomas with the bat. You see Causey with a golf club, and the thug has got a Molotov cocktail and a machete. We've seen that machete before. We've seen the baseball bat before. And very nice. Very nice. We also have another accessory, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to check out all of the packaging. So here on one side, we've got illustrations of the Tracksuit Mafia, including a couple of the other members who we do not have head sculpts for. On the flip, we've got a digital render of Causey. We've got the Hawkeye logo on top. And on the rear, we have a digital render of Tomas. And you see the sketch to our right of all of the accessories that come with this set. And if you look in Tomas's right hand, he's got a crowbar. And speaking of that crowbar, since that was the only accessory I did not display, here it is right here. And I had to lighten up the background because, as you could see, the crowbar is molded in a flat black, so that would not have gone well against the background. So here you have it. Here's the Molotov cocktail. Green, the bottle is green, crazy color there, and very pliable. We've got fluorescent flames coming out the top there. Here's the machete, molded in brown, the blade part painted in silver. We've got the bat, and going by the coloration for the bat, this is supposed to be a Louisville Slugger style bat. And here's the golf club, and it's a good thing I brightened up the background, because the handle and the business end of the golf club are molded in black. You see that the staff is painted in silver. Since they were all the same figure with the exception of the head sculpts, and because he was the tracksuiter most prominently displayed or shown on the show, we're going to go with Causey here as our review piece. So you see he's on doing 360 degrees on our rotating base, and you can check out the tracksuit. You know, it's not going to be anything crazy. You know, it's basically molded in a type of red, almost brickish kind of red, and it's got gray striping going down from the shoulders down the sleeves and down the sides of the legs. And of course we've got the black tinny runners there, and we'll take a closer look, but he's sporting a t-shirt underneath, and he's got some zippers going on. We'll take a look at Causey's head sculpt first. The photo real tech is once again in effect, looking very nice. We've got it going on real strong with Causey here. He's got a neutral expression. Hasbro did do us justice. He's got the 5 o'clock shadow, which looks pretty nice. It looks very, very good, that 5 o'clock shadow. And as always, the profiles look very good on the character in question. Next we'll peep Tomas, and same thing, very nice, kind of a neutral head sculpt, expression I should say, but definitely a very nice rendering, very nice portrait there, and that's looking good. So once again, playing the profile game, very, very nice, very nice. That photoreal tech is definitely doing these live action characters justice. Finally, we've got the masked Mafia member, the thug of the bunch, I guess, who could be any of the others if you wanted him to be, and pretty nice with the mask too. You've got it's molded in black, but you can see the skin tone underneath the eye slits and the mouth slit too. So pretty nice. It's got texture. You see the lines right there. So yeah, very, very nice. It's got a kind of a sheen to it too. So pretty nice there. Peeping out the articulation for our Tracksuit Mafia click here. The heads are on a dumbbell, so as you can imagine, not going to get much, but he does look up that far, and this goes with all of them. I tried it out prior to recording this segment. The same holds true for looking down. It can only look down about that far. You will get attitude though, so that's pretty cool, and obviously you'll get the 360 rotation. As far as your shoulders, you can get a 90 going on, 360 as well. You've got the bicep swivel. You've got pinned elbows, which is unfortunate because on the outside, those stripes I mentioned, those gray stripes, the pins are red, so you can obviously see them right there. They break up the aesthetic right there, so that's unfortunate. You get the wrist swivel. You've got horizontal hinge on both hands. Something about the hands, you only get these hands that come with all the accessories. We get the left hand is basically open, as you can see, and you can't grip anything in it basically at all. The right hand is the gripping hand, and you can grip everything in there, and they have the index finger loose, so if you have a firearm, you'll be able to plug that in with it too. As far as the ab work goes, he's got a crunch that goes this far forward, that far back. That looks crazy funky right there, ridiculous, but hey, at least he goes back that far. Waist rotation, hips go out that far. He can lift his leg up almost 90, get it back just a little bit. He's got thigh rotation. He does have, if you see right there, pinless knees, double jointed of course, a little tight. That's as far as you can get with those. He can point his toe that far forward, that far up. He does have ankle pivot holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. I wanted to give you guys a look at the tracksuit where the zippers are located. I had mentioned that when he was on the rotating plate base, so you could see he's got the zipper right there, and it's painted. It's got some little silver on there, so it differentiates it from the rest, which is cool. I'm glad they did that. So yeah, it looks pretty nice, and it's great that they put some paint on there so you can actually discern the zipper from the t-shirt underneath. Here we have all the characters that we've gotten for Hasbro Marvel Legends in regards to the Hawkeye TV show. We've got Kate Bishop and Hawkeye himself, Clint Barton. So closing it out, first things first, I failed to mention that the Tracksuit Mafia is a Target exclusive, so that's where you'll have to go get yours. Like I said, I got mine, got the word today, and well, by the time you see this, it'll be yesterday. But yeah, they're on pre-order. I believe there's a reset at the end of the month of May, but they have begun hitting Target stores. So I went, got mine, and then of course promptly canceled my pre-order. So yeah, you could check your local Target and see if you can get them there. Anyhow, pretty nice figure, nice set, if you want to call it that. If you want to be a completionist like myself, you're going to have to get 3 of them. So that's going to be pricey. They cost $28, $27.99 if you want to be technical, a piece. So yeah, it is what that is. Comes with a decent amount of accessories. You know, you got a Molotov cocktail, a golf club, crowbar, machete, Louisville slugger. It's just cool. And of course, you get 3 head sculpts. So that warrants getting the 3 figs. So pretty nice. Caveat is we got pinless knees, but we ended up getting pinned elbows. And seeing as how the figure is molded in red with gray stripes on the outside, the pins on the elbows are red, so it breaks up the aesthetic right there. So you see the red pins on the outside of the arms, which is unfortunate. The portraits are spot on. They're banging. Causey and Tomas, they look great. They're expressionless. I think expressionless for Causey is warranted. He didn't really emote all that much, as I recall. Tomas, we probably could have gotten you know, some gritted teeth or something like that. And of course we've got the thug head sculpt masked and all that, which looks pretty good with the being molded in black, the texture, and being able to see the skin tone within the eye and mouth slits. So pretty nice. That's you know, added to our Hawkeye lineup. I believe there are rumors out there saying that we're going to get a Kingpin, a Wilson Fisk, if you will, and an Echo. I'm sure we're going to get an Echo when her show drops anyway. So there is that, and we get the Kingpin. That would be, you know, apropos if we got Echo, because it was basically the Echo and Kingpin show. They had their own little mini, you know, show going on within the show. So yeah, that would be cool. I believe we're supposed to be getting Yelena Belova, which would be excellent if we got her as well. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. We're talking about this right now. Definitely a nice doggone set. And you see, I've tried to emulate one of the scenes from the show when they captured Hawkeye and Kate bungled her so-called rescue attempt. And you know, you use what you got there, and you know, to get what you want, and that is how it's done.